Hello, Scorpio Venus. This is your love reading for June 2024. It's called You and I. It's a spread that I developed myself. My name's Podkane, and if this is your first time joining me, maybe you're a Scorpio sun and you're here, you don't know your Venus sign, I invite you to check the link in the description below where you can get your entire chart, all of your placements, including Venus, and then come back here if you are in fact a Scorpio Venus, or to whatever video that applies. So, having said that, we're going to do a 15 card reading for you here today with two oracles. First, we're going to do a vibe check with the hair everywhere. The what's the vibe deck. Then we're going to do the 15 card reading with the tarot, the Mystic Mondays tarot, and then we're going to get some advice from you with the Success Oracle deck. All right. I've already pre-shuffled these, so we can get right into it. And I did design this reading to be for people that are currently in partnerships, whether that's a marriage, a long-term relationship, a relationship that just started, and even a situationship. But I also say if this is about an ex that's been on your mind and you're thinking about them, you could use this reading, although I do think that there are probably more appropriate readings out there, just none that I've done yet. But hopefully you find this at least informational and entertaining and chill. Vacay. Get away, relax, have fun. Good for you. Good for you. Treat yourself. All right. Here's you in the situation, your person. Oh, they popping off. You like them right now, I bet. And the issue. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Let's get more information. What happened? What do you want from them? What do they want from you? This is so interesting. My husband has a Scorpio Venus, so this is this is cracking me up just a little bit. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of, Scorpio Venus, in their relationship? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Oh, what are you afraid of? Come on. Just out with it. That's interesting. Okay. What is your person afraid of? Oh, they're willing to talk. Okay. How do you see them? How do you see your person, Scorpio Venus? How do you see your person? And how does your person see you, Scorpio Venus? How does your person see you? This is cute. How can you support your person? Oh my God. Okay. And what are you learning about relationships right now, Scorpio Venus? What are you learning about relationships? What are you learning about? Okay. And what is your person learning about? What is your person learning about? And what are you releasing? What are you outgrowing? What are you letting go of in relationship to a couple things here? Okay, this one too, yes. And what is your person releasing? Yeah, and just one. Okay. It's work in progress with the Eight of Pentacles. So, what the hell? Okay. So these are your cards, your perspective, your feelings over here, and then your person's cards, their perspectives and feelings over here. We start with you with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You may be feeling like I'm broke right now, or I don't have much to offer financially. You might be feeling very jealous of other people's financial success or their ability to earn money. May not be feeling very generous with your money as well. Don't know if that's really a norm for you or not, but it's kind of saying like, I don't have anything to give. I feel impoverished right now. You're definitely focused on a feeling of lack more than anything else. Your person over here is out here just expressing themselves authentically, charging after what they're passionate about, going after fun experiences and taking risks and kind of being bold in their self-expression right now. And also that's the sex card. So they're probably looking very attractive to you right now. And with the Three of Swords here, this is the issue. What is the issue? And what we're talking about right now is some old heartbreaks, some new ones. It could have been recent. Something that felt like a betrayal, felt like something that's came between you. Just something that was like damaging emotionally and mentally for quite a long time, like a long-term wounding that happened over the course of your relationship, whether it was in the past or recently. So now we have what do you want? What do you want from them? And you've got the Nine of Swords. What a strange thing to want from someone. But I think that really what this is you are over here not feeling too well, and your person is over here doing great. Whether that's tangibly or just in energy, even the energy is more important than what's actually going on here, because you're wanting them to be with you in your feelings of anxiety and worry and concern, and you're wanting validation from them. In the sense of like, why aren't you as worried about all of these things as I am? I feel like I'm going crazy because you're acting like my worries and concerns are not valid, don't exist, that I'm overthinking things, or I'm being hysterical or anything like that. So you're just wanting them to participate a little bit with you, or at least have some empathy towards what you're worried about. But I have to tell you, there's a little bit of like, how dare you? Like, how dare you feel good and be happy when this has happened? Or when I don't feel good. Like, something about them doing their own little thing over here is disturbing to you. Like, I mean, maybe they're just straight up being irresponsible, and you're like, can you get it together? We need money right now, and you're over here playing. Like, get real. What do they want from you? Well, it's very interesting then again that they're asking for commitment. With the Hierophant, they're asking for stability, structure. They want you to maybe play like a traditional role, or be more traditional in some way. Or they want to see more structure from you and your behavior, or what you're doing with your life. They may also want you to learn from them. Next we have, what are your fears? We have the Four of Cups and the Magician. So this is just, this is accepting whatever's offered with this card. Instead of waiting for the right thing to come along, instead of getting what you actually wanted, this is just accepting whatever's offered. And that, along with the Magician, is like this independent, I don't need nobody, very capable, very solitary individual. So for some of you, that could be like, I don't want to accept that my person doesn't need me. Or I don't want to have to accept the potential of having to do everything on my own. Yeah. Okay. What are they afraid of? We have the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Cups. Like, they're afraid of bungling a relationship, the relationship. They're afraid of like a third party coming into the relationship. The Three of Pentacles is normally seen as a mastery card and like being an expert. So reversed, it would be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I keep thinking there's also this other like kind of obscure meaning for the Three of Pentacles reversed that I sometimes get, which is something done behind closed doors. Like a secret, I guess, a secret partnership. So maybe they're afraid, consciously or unconsciously, that there could be infidelity going on. Damn. Next we have for how you see them. We have the Five of Wands and the Star reversed. The Five of Wands is like all these different ideas, often conflicting ideas, like, let's go over here, or what if we do this, or what about this, or what about that? And that in conjunction with the Star reverse is like, all you feel that like they're going around doing all these different things and like being very passionate about all of it, but like, where is it all going? And it seems like you don't feel like there's really a hope for whatever the hell they're trying to do, because all of their different ideas and plans are sort of either half baked or just fizzle out quickly, or they're not, your person, you feel that they are not diligent enough to bring any of these things to a conclusion or to some place that is going to find success or going to reach their goals or their dreams. Yeah, you really want them to come down to earth. You're not happy with how wands based, right? Like desire led and faith based, and like, let's just do it and fuck it and we'll be all right and everything will work out kind of vibe. That you're not happy with that. You want them to get to work, be practical, get your shit done, make money. I don't feel like you're necessarily not supportive of them. In that it's just like you feel like what's going on with you is just far more serious, and they kind of seem oblivious to it. So the next part is how they see you. And we have the Knight of Cups. They see you as a very giving, charitable person, someone who has endless amounts of kindness and compassion, and very romantic, and just wants to sweep you off their feet, or you want to sweep them off their feet. And also that you present like a very pretty picture, like you look good, and kind of they see you as like their counterpart, like they're over here with the ideas, and they're passionate about their ideas, and there's a lot of movement there. Well, they see you as being passionate about your emotions. It's like things are deeply felt, and freely expressed as well, which is, hey, Scorpio Venus, that's kind of crazy, but like good for y'all if that's how they're seeing you. So it's like they they really feel like as exuberant as they are with their ideas and their dreams and what they're chasing, they feel like you match that exuberance and that passion, in terms of like your feelings and your sensitivities and your romanticism and your desire for them and your desire for the relationship. It's very sweet. They have a very high opinion of you. Next we have, how can you support them? It's a 4 of Wands. Celebrate their victories, celebrate what they're doing. Make it a safe space for them to be able to, pursue these passions. And with the 4, you're moving it from the Ace of Inspiration and the 2 of, looking out to see what can we do, and the 3 of waiting to see if it worked, and like you're at the 4 now. It's like, it worked, we're good, like let's build from this. This is our foundation now, let's move on. And like that, for what you're worried about here with the 5 of like all these different scattered energies, it's like if you celebrate something that they've chosen to do that is coming back in with results that are, it's got to be grounded. Like, listen, that it needs to have gotten somewhere. You're not going to count chickens before they hatch, but when it does get somewhere, be like, yes, I think you've done it. You found gold, whatever it is you're trying to do. It's great. Like, keep going. Celebrating their wins with them, and even building a home with them and being committed to, building together. And it doesn't have to be like super financially, associated. Like, I'm not saying go out and, literally start buying a house and start that process or something. You can, but it's talking more about just planning for your future together. And how, what you can ask from them for support with. We have the Justice card reversed. For this, it's like, rules for thee, but not for me, but like in the best way possible. Like, you're asking for leniency. You're asking to break the rules a little bit. You're asking to not be held to a very high standard right now. You may even be asking like, can you carry a little bit of my burden right now? Can we have the scales unbalanced for just a little while, because I'm really kind of needing some help, and you seem to have a lot of excess good shit going on right now, and I'm kind of in need. That's a very fair way to approach that conversation too, because it's like, if you're in a relationship, that can absolutely be a thing that needs to happen, is healthy, because everyone's going to have times in their life where they are ill, or have dealing with depression, or any different type loss. Different things happen, for people, and it's good to have your partner there. The major benefits of a relationship is to have a partner that can carry you when you're not doing as well. And of course, you return the favor when it applies. So next we have what you're learning with the Lovers reversed. The Lovers is about a choice. It's not just a relationship, although it definitely has a lot to do with it, of course, in a relationship reading. But I think like you're learning that there are situations that you have refused to make a choice on. And when you do that, you remove your part in the conversation. It's like if you're just stepping back from your responsibility with what happened in the past. If you're stepping back from your feelings around your security or your mental well-being, you're looking for, you're not looking for it. You're indirectly creating a situation where you're powerless. Just because you're not doing what you can with what you already have power in. And being in a relationship is about making a choice continually to continue that relationship. The choice keeps coming up and it keeps coming up. You know, by not dealing with these things, you're choosing to not participate. And I guess the consequences of that are something that you're learning about right now. Bro, I hope that made sense. That felt vague to me. And I feel like that's such an important card. I need to know. I think maybe the Oracle can give us more information on that. What are they learning with the King of Pentacles reversed? Oh, they're learning about greed, about holding on too tightly to resources. They're learning about poverty consciousness, how to manifest. I think they're also learning about their relationship with money. You know, if you're of a mindset of like eat the rich, then like you're probably never going to be rich. You know, it's something you see as inherently evil. It's something you see as the bane of existence. And I'm not here to really fight you on that, but I'm sharing that like money and abundance you know, follow me or not on this. Like this is definitely getting into woo territory. This is some witchery bullshit right now that I'm about to be on. But when people say there is no abundance without lack, it's bullshit. There is enough abundance somehow, some fucking way for everybody. But it's a spiritual matter. And your person, I suggest, is learning about how that aspect of money works. That the more you give, the more you get. And when you give freely with no expectation, it's returned to you tenfold. And like different things like this that are very odd and non-traditional ways of looking at money and at wealth and income and security. Don't know really why I brought that up, but maybe it means something to you. What are you letting go of? There's the Ten of Swords reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands reversed. There's something that you couldn't let go of in the past that could have involved sex, could have involved decisions, a choice, a desire someone had. Something that was very difficult for you to let go of. It feels like you thought someone was cheating, or maybe you cheated. This is something that's this has something to do with this situation. And maybe there's some kind of guilt around it, like you're almost torturing yourself over here because this shit that went on in the past. I mean, your person's forgiven you. And I think it's time you forgive yourself. Okay, stop. Don't do this to me. What are they releasing? The Chariot, Three of Wands reversed. They're letting go of control. They're letting go of knowing all the answers before they take action. They're learning so much about being more free and moving with whatever's being offered, whatever situation is happening. They're learning more about that. And I think that in their relationship to you, they're so positively minded towards you that it's like this couldn't be further away for them. But I do think that when they are wanting you to be more structured, more disciplined, or listen to them, what they're really asking, I don't think they're quite clear on what's going on with you when it comes to that. And I think that you need to be honest and talk about this and just say, this is still bothering me. I'm still feeling guilt, or I'm still feeling like I didn't make good choices. I still feel less than, but I do appreciate anything you are willing to do for me at this time, because I need your help. I need you to carry me through this. Okay. Scorpio Venus, I am going to get a oracle card for your ass. For your month of June, just to give you a little advice and help you along your way and through this time. And my heart definitely goes out to you. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, do I want to take all three of these? Yes. All right. Hold on. I'm going to pause for the cause now that I saw that cigarette. I'm not even kidding. Okay. We're back. This card is about to call me out. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but there it is. So mechanical habits. Mechanical habits prevent all communication with life. These habits are always incapable of relying to the situations that face you, of replying. These habits are always incapable of replying to the situations that face you. Life is flux, habits are stagnant, and yet they die hard because you are nothing but your old habits, your old ways of behaving. You are a mechanism, you are not yet a man. Buddha is a true man. Usually humans live like automata. Unconsciously, mechanically. Meditation is nothing more than this. Add to life something that is not a habit, something spontaneous that is not mechanical, something that transforms you from robot into an aware being. It is difficult. It is very hard. Yeah, you can definitely learn from your partner on that one. True wealth. True wealth is a quality of being. It is your authenticity, your sincerity, your truth, your love, your creativity, your sensitivity, your meditation. You have your guide within you. Listen to your heart. It is your only master. You must have the courage to be yourself. Growing in the light of your true nature will lead you to realize your destiny. It is not necessary to be somebody. To become a great cobbler is more than sufficient. If everyone grew to be themselves, the whole planet would be full of powerful people with incredible strength, intelligence, and comprehension, satisfied and happy to have returned home, to have a stable dwelling in their own being. Yeah, true wealth is within, man. I mean, and I know it's hard because it's like we need food to eat, we need house to live and all of that shit. Like we absolutely, like, that's a fair a diagnosis. Not strictly true if you really think about it. There's always ways to scrounge around and get what you need. And people do live that way and experience a great deal of freedom living that way. And that's how our ancestors lived. But I understand the concern. But you know, your ability to attract good opportunities to you, I have noticed in my personal life, is so remarkably different from coming from a place where you're constantly worried and you have like this needing, like anxious energy around you because you're so freaked out that you're not going to make things work, or you're not going to land that job, or you're not going to make any money at work today, versus the energy that's around you when you're like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be all right. I'm still gonna do my best. I'm still gonna put my best foot forward. This should not be confused with or replaced with ambivalence or escapism or anything like that. But it's like the energy around you then is like more, it's able to be more gracious because you already feel full. So like I've been in the service industry for a long time, and I'm about to call some people out. If you're still listening, this is your reward. I have noticed over the years that families with young children are some of the worst tippers. And I have formed no shade, like I'll make my money no matter what. Like it's okay. That doesn't mean they're horrible people. In fact, most of them are extraordinarily kind, or at least pleasant. But here's my hypothesis. And if y'all watching this, let me know what you think. They are already so tapped out on their givingness because and this is young children. I'm not talking about people with teens or older. Their young children are so incredibly demanding. They need all of their needs taken care of. Feed me, take me to school, help me with homework, make sure I go to bed on time, deal with my emotional breakdown, everything under the sun. It's constant neediness. And so their parents naturally are very tapped out on their desire to give. Therefore, when they go into a situation like eating out at a restaurant where there's some function of that thing that they're doing that requires more giving, they're like, I already been given too much. Like, here's 10%, like, bye, and like that's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not. I also feel like children are expensive, and I'm sure that's has a role to play. But I'm saying this to suggest that, like, if you already feel like you gave too much from your cup at some point, and now you feel like you have nothing left to give, that energy is all around you. And ask your partner for their help in refilling your cup of giving, if that indeed is the case. But also refill your own cup. If you're dragging along these old shit that your partner doesn't even give a fuck about anymore, if you're still carrying on worrying and fretting and beating yourself up over things that are in the past, you're stealing from yourself. So then you don't have that self-security, that self-love, and that self-confidence and trust. You don't have that trust in life. And that definitely has a remarkable impact on what financial and realistic opportunities are even able to come your way. It's about the energy that's around you. All right. And then your last one is creativity. So the creative person is at the same time both more infantile and more adult, more destructive and more constructive, matter and yet more mentally healthy than the average person. The creative individual is someone who has a very strong need to find order where this does not seem to exist, and who, as a result of his skills and personal experiences, pays respectful attention to things that apparently seem impossible to classify. Creativity is an echo in us of the creative harmony that characterizes the whole world. However, before anything else, it is essential to put one's mental chaos in order if one wants to concretely realize one's creative impulse. To do this, it is important to unite one's creativity with silence, with one's inner calm, with perception of the music of the spheres, so that every creative act, however it is realized, becomes a vehicle for that universal harmony. Okay. So it's asking you, as a creative person, as someone who has very conflicting concepts within themselves, someone who has a desire to create, who wants an artistic outlet, or even is just simply hoping to create with life, like create more money for yourself, right? There needs to be a foundation of inner peace and even meditation to assist you in that, where now you're deeply connected with the source of that creative inspiration. And being tapped into that, first of all, is so hard to explain. There's other people who do it way better on the internet. I'm just like baby student still in all of those matters. But it's like that's where the real inspiration comes from. That's where good intuition comes from too. There could be an opportunity waiting for you right around the corner, but without your intuition, without your ability to sense what's going on, because you're not clear within, because you're full of anxieties and you're full of regrets and you're thinking about all this bullshit, it's just too loud. And you're not going to be free enough and open enough and trusting enough to have that impulse and be like, I want to check that out. Like, let me go see where this leads, or let me go talk to this person. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to go talk to this person. Those are the type of serendipitous occasions where you can bring something remarkably good into your life. You need to be calm, at peace, and very secure in yourself, and trusting of the universe to be able to attract such things, to see them, and to know them when you see them. So, Scorpio Venus, that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. I wish you the best of luck and good luck on your healing journey too this month. It seems like you got some things you're thinking about, but I know that you got it. I know that you got it. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.